So, GEO. Let's talk about GEO. GEO, GEO, GEO. Okay. Sorry. GEO has been giving me migraines for the past couple of months already. And if I could count the number of times my clients have been asking me on how they can improve their visibility on GPT, how can I get my brands cited by AI overviews and Grok or Claude or Copilot and Perplexity, whichever platform that they're active in, I would definitely be a millionaire. Definitely be a millionaire. And I can't deny the pressure, especially right now that the market is tight, the economy is so bad, and then there's this AI with wherein the technology is just like moving fast. AI is getting smarter every day. So if you type in like even if you type in anything on chat gpt, and even if you like um get your spelling wrong, I even mix up tagalog with english and it still understands what I'm talking about. It's crazy, it's really really crazy. And I can understand, why the people, why businesses are in a state of panic, because of course if search if there is this zero click thing that's happening on Google and no one's visiting the website, they have to find a way to get their brands more visible, right? So, and with GEO, it's not enough that you get your pages get cited. But if your brand is not appearing on any of these, especially if people are searching for actual services or products, if your brand is not one of the ones that they list down on their results, then obviously that's a huge opportunity missed out. But so how do we win? Basically, that's the question everybody has in mind. How do we win? How do we win GEO? How do we get more of our pages visible on these platforms? Funny is that because lately I've been very very active with LinkedIn, so I follow a lot of SEO specialists all over the world. And if I would summarize every single infographic that I've read, every video that I've come across with, I would say that the bottom line of it all is executing good SEO best practices. Google has been teaching us all of these years that, hey, we are doing all of these algorithm updates because we want to serve the users. We want to improve the user experience. And you have to make sure that your website is delivering good user experience. And what does user experience mean? One, you have to make sure that your website is technically sound. It shouldn't have any 404s. It shouldn't be slow. Images should always be loading as quickly as 1 to 2 seconds. It should have internal links so that it signals that all of these pages are correlated with each other, and it should be easy to crawl. Google should understand it. The spiders or the robot should easily crawl it. Your content must be closely related to what you are actually offering, because if you deviate away from that, then it kind of confuses the algorithm. All of these things that we have been doing, if you have been doing your SEO good right off the bat, then you shouldn't fear about losing visibility, or you shouldn't fear about AI. It all boils down to good marketing, to providing good user experience. It's funny because lately I've been looking looking into doing link building again, something which I have not done in a while. I'm gonna be honest, because for me, well, there was a time when if you publish content at a certain cadence, even if you're not doing a lot of link building, you can actually win rankings on search engines on Google. But Right now, with the LLMs, with GPT, it factors in news coverage, it factors in mentions, brand mentions from other publications, and even social media like LinkedIn, Reddit, TikTok, YouTube, X, Twitter X, Instagram, Pinterest. You know, marketing has really evolved into that, because before we treat these marketing channels as a separate entity, but right now it's all intertwined. Let's go to the gist of it all. So how do we win AI? How do we get more visible in AI? Um Again, everything technical, on page content, SEO, do it. Do it. Don't create content. Create content at a scale. We have a lot of AI writing tools right now. Utilize it, but don't forget the human element of it. Don't forget to hire editors, to get editors to make sure that the AI language is stripped out of your content, and then do it at a scale. Second, make sure that you are active in channels that you can control. You know, that's what I realized with as I mentioned earlier, I was looking into link building. I was so focused in link building that I forget that I have social media channels that I can control. Why am I not utilizing those? Engage with posts, share knowledge, exchange knowledge with other with businesses, with other experts like yourself. Use assets that you can control. But of course, you should also set aside a quick budget for those link building purposes. If you can get some press releases, paid press release distributions, and you can get links from authoritative sites like news outlets, then that's good. That's great for you. But if your budget is low, utilize the free assets. Be active on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Reddit, and promote yourself excessively. But don't just promote don't just do it like a standard salesman, like a cookie cutter salesman. No, the game here is to provide value proposition to your clients, to your prospects, to your future customers. Yeah, I guess that's it. My rant is over. No, no, no. So the key takeaways is one, make sure your website is working. Two, write content that purely talks about what problems you solve, and don't deviate from it. Just because there's a trend doesn't mean that you have to hop on it. Just stick to your niche. Three, be active on social. Be active on social. Post at least 3 times a week, but don't just post for the sake of posting. Post something relevant. And if you're gonna do video marketing, you don't really have to do it every day. You can do a video once in a while, but make sure that it provides value. So at the end of the day, it's all about providing value and a great user experience to your customers.